How's it hanging, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are here in mid-April, April 23rd to be exact. And we are in second place with a 13-9 record against the not against, but behind the 17 and 6 Astros, I believe. So Logan Gilbert will be taking on the Cubs. And here you guys, just taking a look here at the Cubs lineup, just seeing what they've got to offer here. Gotta find them. So they have Kiner Falefa at right, which is weird. Don't really know what he's doing in right field, but he's there. And Cole Roederer, Dansby, Christopher Morel, Edwin Rios, Trey Mancini is, I believe, the DH, first baseman. Luis Torres, Jonathan Scope, and Pete Crow Armstrong is the Cubs starting center fielder. So a mix of young and old here on this Cubs lineup, and they are sitting at 14 and 10, so they're doing pretty solid here. Just taking, like I said, a quick peek at their lineup on the bench. Yan Gomes, Brennan Davis, who's hot, Yaro Munoz, and Emmanuel Valdez. Had to make sure I was reading that correctly. It's kind of blurry here on my screen. But this is the Cubs lineup, and we'll be taking on the Cubs here in just a second. So here we go in Wrigley, a nice chilly April night. The 14 and 10 Chicago Cubs take on the 13 and 9 Mariners. So we're kind of in the same spot. Cubs are off to a good start. It seems like the young guys are producing, and I'm sure we'll take that. Brennan Davis is highlighted here. Don't know much about him, but he is having a great year. To start, 51 ABs with a 273 batting average and an OPS of 987, a home run, 10 RBIs, 5 runs scored, and all in all, it seems like he's a platoon, or maybe just a bench player, but regardless, he's doing well and can't complain, so he's going to get the start in center field. And Hayden Wesneski on the mound for the Cubs. 4 starts for him, 2-run record with a 4 ERA, 21 in the third inning, so averaging about 5 innings a start. 10 walks, though. Don't love that if you're the Cubs, so my plate approach today is to wait him out. And here we go, a base hit from Ty France with 2 outs in the top of the first. And we have ourselves a base runner. So here's Julio. Hitter's count up the middle, and there's a base hit. If Ty France was a little faster, we might try to be a little bit more aggressive on the base paths, but unfortunately, France is a slow boy, as we have well established here on the channel. And again, you guys, you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm just recovering from a cold I've gotten, and so these last several videos have been filled with my sniffles and my congestion, and so for that I do apologize. As we take a look at Joey Gallo here, he is in the top 7 in runs batted in with 17, so he leads the team, and so he's really settled into that 5 spot, it seems, with Ty France and Julio Rodriguez being our best hitters in terms of getting on base. And on base percentage, they slide in perfectly to that 3-4. So I like our 3-4-5. Really, and Michael Brantley at 6 too. He's great too. So 3-4-5-6, awesome. 1, 2, and 7 through 9, kind of got to figure it out. But Gallo fighting off a pitch here and staying alive. It's 1 and 2. France at second. Wisniewski working low. Julio at first. And the 1-2 is up the middle, and Wisniewski has it. And he throws to third. Interesting play. That makes sense, though, I guess. And the inning is over. Logan Gilbert is on the mound for us. 3-0. And he has a no decision. 1.98 ERA, 27 and a third innings pitched, only 5 walks with 19 strikeouts. He is continuing to impress us here. And I am indeed a big fan. Here's the Cubs lineup like we looked at earlier. Brennan Davis getting the start. Emmanuel Valdez also getting the start at second. And Yan Gomes. 7, 8, 9. Completely different from the Cubs' normal batting order. And 1 out here for Cole Roederer. And he is going to strike out. So Gilbert picking up his first out, or his first strikeout. Dansby hitting that one to left. And the left fielder looks like Haggerty's out there in the left, struggling to make that play. So a 2-out double for Dant. 8th of the season for him. He is in his 2nd year of his deal with Chicago. So here is Christopher Morel looking to get in the run. Takes a fastball for a strike. Also, if the audio is a little bit choppy as far as gameplay goes, I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I'm noticing it as I record. Maybe it'll get figured out in rendering, I'm not sure, but I apologize if it is a little choppy at parts. It seems to be, again, I'm no techno wizard, I really don't know, so I'm just noticing it as I record, and it's a little upsetting that this keeps happening. Dansby trying for third, and he is thrown out. Ford with the arm tosses him. So that base runner is erased, and the inning is over. To the 2nd, I mentioned how I like Michael Brantley in that 6th spot. Average-wise, he's been a bit sluggish to start the season, but he is great. 38.8 WAR for Brantley throughout his career. 2-0. Hitters count. 3-0. 3 pitches have missed high and away. Most recently being that slider. And the slider misses again. 4-pitch walk as 4 pitches miss in similar spots. Arroyo, chopper to Dansby. Flips on to Valdez for 1, and Mancini is there for 2. And that leadoff walk is erased in the 2nd. Morel back up, and he is going to immediately go take a seat. Strike 3. Hit hard into left center. Rodriguez is not going to get there. That will drop in front for a 2-out hit for Mancini. Gotta root for a guy like Mancini. Love his story. Glad he's healthy. And I wish him nothing but the best. Brennan Davis takes a strike. Takes another strike as Gilbert paints the upper half of the zone. 0-2, checks the swing on the slider. The umpire says he went around, no appeal, and Gilbert gets out of the inning. Still no score here in the 3rd. And here is Ford. Excuse me. First pitch. Gets a piece of that fastball, fouls it off. 0-1. Last night's game, 1 for 3. He's done great filling in for Rowley. And he connects and hits it high and deep to left field. The left fielder looks up, and it's over the ivy into the bleachers. Harry Ford with home run number 2, I believe. Let's see. Home run number 2. So he missed his first career home run, but that's his first career home run hit by me on the channel. And it's a solo shot to left, and we are on the board. So he may not have the impressive power attribute that Cal Rowley has, but he can hit one out of here. Yan Gomes with a 1-out hit. He will stay put at first, though, as that is down the left field line. Kiner Falefa is going to find the right fielder, and that's a base hit. So the Cubs have something cooking here, looking to get that run back. It's going to be up to Roederer, and a hit slowly hit ball. And that's a double play. Gilbert, again, looking excellent. Joey Gallo in the 4th. He's going to connect and drive this one to right field. Kiner Falefa looking up, and it is gone. Gallo connects, and it's a solo shot from him in the 4th. And we add on to our lead. It's 2-0. Home run number 5 for Gallo. And I realized this while I was playing the video that will come out after this one. But I believe I'm going to have to turn on the pitch speed because I just can't, my timing's way off and, you know, I can't react. So Gotta probably tune down that pitch speed. Maybe that'll help with the lack of offense coming in from later videos. As Logan Gilbert picks up another strikeout. To the 6th we go. 1, 2, 3 for Chicago. Gilbert gets ahead. Strike 1. Strike 2. Fouled off. Stays alive. Also, the Angels acquired Seiya Suzuki from the Cubs, so he's gone. So that's probably why you're seeing all these rookies here for Chicago, or maybe not rookies, but younger guys. Suzuki has been acquired to the Angels, not via the Angels, but so he's gone after a couple of years in Chicago. And a little blooper in the left. Haggerty will not be able to get there. And it's a 2-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby.
Here's Dansby. He had probably the hardest hit ball for the Cubs so far. Ooh. Called strike. Close call. Hit hard to right. There's another hard hit for Dansby. And again, runners at first and second for Chicago.
Now batting, third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Here's Morel. Takes a fastball at the knees, called a strike. I think, y'all, I have figured out classic pitching. So, we're not getting rocked every time we pitch an inning. Double play ball. Second to first. That's a 3-6-3 double play. So Gilbert getting the ground balls and getting the double plays. I think that's the 3rd one of the game. So love to see that. He's held the Cubs to 7 hits, and we've only been held to 5 hits, but we've hit 2 home runs. So the shutout's still alive as we enter the 7th. Michael Brantley takes a sinker inside. This comes from Michael Fulmer, who has taken over for Wisniewski. Little blooper in the center. And that will drop in front of Davis for a leadoff hit, or a 1-out. No, leadoff hit. My apologies. So Brantley has his 2nd hit of the ball game. Arroyo 0 for 2. Down the line. And that's going to be... I'm not quite sure how that happened on that play. But I'm guessing Mancini caught it, landed on the bag for the out, and threw over to second. That's what I'm guessing happened. You can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but from my perspective, that's what it looked like. So Gilbert out for a 7th inning. Only 72 pitches. The first inning he threw 16, and the pitch count has gone down since. He is working efficiently, and he picks up another strikeout. There's a walk, but, as I'm sitting here just thinking while recording, it's really nice that we have our top 3 pitchers locked down to long-term deals. Castillo is signed for a pretty significant chunk of time. I don't have the numbers in front of me. We signed Kirby to that extension last year, and then in the offseason, I signed Logan Gilbert to, not necessarily an extension, but a long-term deal. So, our top 3 guys, and then we've got guys in the minors. Isaiah Campbell could be a guy. Eric Lauer's still young. He's got a couple of years of control left. Hancock, Walter Ford. He's a youngster, and he is dominating yet again in AAA. So, we have lots of options as far as that goes. And, we've got a pretty good young core. We've got a bunch of solid prospects as well. So I'm pretty happy with what this team is. I think we're going to have success for a long time. On to the 8th. Gilbert out there yet again. And he gets another strikeout. This time, Connor Falefa is down on strikes on 3 pitches. 2 outs for Dansby. 2 for 3. And he got him looking. Oh no, never mind. My bad. 3-2. I thought it was already 3-2. It's 3-1. 3-2. Hit hard. 3 for 4 night for Dansby. That's gonna bounce off the ivy, and that's gonna be another extra base hit for him. Hopefully this time, for his sake, he won't get thrown out at third. But you know, we would love to see it again. So that is gonna be it for Gilbert. You know, with the lead being where it is, only 2 runs, I didn't want to really risk it, even though I probably could have. But that was a really hard hit ball, and I know, like I said, Swanson's been hitting the ball hard all night, but, you know, might as well just turn it over to the bullpen. They just got to get 4 outs. They can do it. Paul Sewald has to just get 1 out. We'll see what he does, but that first pitch doesn't look promising. That fastball misses low, 1-0. Sliders outside, 2-0. Season average 211 with runners in scoring position. Hit high and deep to left center at the wall. Rodriguez is there, and that was a close one. Don't love that from Paul Sewald, but he got out of the inning. On to the 9th we go. Andres Munoz in for the save. He has converted all 6 of his appearances into saves, and he has looked electric to start the year. And he's looking to get save number 7, 5, 6, and 7 for the Cubs. And Edwin Rios takes a strike.
Nope.
Slider misses, 1-1.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, he didn't go. They never go. Kind of want to just turn off check swing appeals because they're never gonna. Usually they don't ever go my way, so it doesn't really matter. And I think that's kind of a overall general complaint the community has had this year. Here's out number 1, fly ball to Gallo. Those 2 camera angles were not good. Here's Mancini. He had a hit, 1 for 3. However, he is down 0-1.
That's a ball.
1-1. 2-seamer misses well inside. Not where Munoz wanted that one. Ooh. Checked his swing. Lucky he held up on time, as that would have been an ugly swing and a miss if he had gone around. Gets a piece of the slider, fouls it off above the dugout. 2-2. Got him with the slider. Strike 3. Went out away from shutting out the Cubs here in Wrigley. It's Brennan Davis. Oh, I guess it's Brennan. No, it's Brennan. Why did I think it said Brennan? I was like, that's not a name. Anyways, hit to Crawford. He makes the throw, and the Mariners take this game here in Chicago 2-0. They improved to 14-9, and the Cubs will fall to 14-11 as dominant performances from Gilbert and Munoz help the Mariners, as the offense was provided off of 2 swings, Joey Gallo and Harry Ford. So we take this game, being out hit 8-0, but we were able to hold them off and take the series, or not the series, but the game. I think we end up losing the series. Let's see. Okay, so this will be the deciding factor of the series, and we've got a 1-run lead. It's 2-1. Let's see if we can close it out with Munoz. It looks like it'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the Cubs yet again. Let's see.
Leading off for the Cubs.
No, 4, 5, 6.
The third baseman.
So 2 for 3 for Edwin Rios. 2 singles. Here we go, inning number 9, and a beautiful afternoon in Wrigley. Munoz gets ahead 0-1. Checks his swing, and there's an appeal that goes my way. They say he went around. Got him on 3 pitches. One win, or 2 outs away from getting the series.
Mancini.
Here's Mancini. Munoz gets ahead of him with the slider 0-1. Fastball is well inside. That's a similar pitch to what he almost chased yesterday.
Ball.
Doesn't bite the slider. Hitters count. Gets a piece of that fastball at the knees. 2-2. Got him with the slider. Another strikeout. And Munoz has the Cubs down to their final out here in the 9th. And it'll be up to Luis Torrens.
0-1.
And he takes a healthy cut at that fastball and misses. 0-1. Similar story to many of his Cubs teammates. 0-2.
Ball 1.
Doesn't chase the high heat. Doesn't chase it again. Lays off. 2-2. Slider misses. 3-2. Trying to put him away. Hit hard into right field, and Dylan Moore's not going to get there. Dylan Moore plays a lot of games, y'all. He is everywhere, and that will be a 2-out double. So the Cubs will bring the go-ahead run to the plate in Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan. Go.
1-0.
Slider misses 1-0. Fouled off. Hit to Sanchez. Barely has to move, and that's your ball game. Munoz gets his 8th save of the year. And we take this series here in Chicago. Next we go to, well, we don't go anywhere. Boston will come to us as we take on a 4-game set against Boston for the final weekend of the month, it looks like. So Eric Lauer gets his 2nd win. Jamison Tyon gets the loss. And yes, so Boston here, we've got a 4-game set against them. And just taking a look at the injury list here, Raleigh should be back in a couple of weeks. So I wanted to try and get a game here with Cooper Hummel, just to kind of get a look at him against Boston, but he didn't start this game. And we lose it 1-4. Raimel Tapia had a home run and 2 RBIs. Ian Happ, who we tried to sign with the Red Sox, had himself a double. And Hancock gets the loss, going 6. Only giving up 2 runs. Again, those walks come and bite Hancock in the butt. But let's see. We lose game 2, 4-5. So the offense is struggling. Raimel Tapia had 2 home runs and 2 doubles. Okay. Somebody needs to pour some water on Tapia and cool him down. Castillo takes the loss on that one. And we will try here once again to see if Cooper Hummel is starting this game. And I ended up just putting him in the lineup just to make sure he got a start. Sorry, y'all, I've got to sneeze so bad. And it's not now helping. Not coming. Alright, so here we go. Boston is 14-13, and we have lost 2 straight, so that's kind of not fun. So here we go. Cooper Hummel batting .286 with an .893 OPS and 2 RBIs. Has seen time with Seattle in real life, but not in our franchise. And first at-bats of the game for him, and nothing doing.
Catcher, Cooper.
5-3 Red Sox here in the 5th.
Hummel.
Waka on the mound, and Hummel rips that curve foul. Probably wishing he could have a do-over on that swing. He was an 18th round pick in the 2016 draft. Ooh, fastball brushes him off the plate. What I do like about Hummel is he is a switch hitter. And he's going to get a base hit. There we go. Line drive into left field. So he gets a hit. So this wasn't all for nothing. This wasn't a wasted player lock. Still 5-3 in the 8th. And another ball cranked foul. This time down the left field line. Carl Edwards Jr. is on the mound for Boston. Fastball is swung on and missed. 0-2. Little flare behind shortstop, I think. Maybe just into the outfield. I'm not quite sure. Can't really read the ball from there. But regardless, it is an out, and the Red Sox take this game. So we were on the verge of being swept by the Sox. Michael Wacha goes 7, Ian Happ with a home run and a triple. So here we go. Top 9. We are on the verge of being swept, trying so hard not to against a struggling Red Sox team. And I was looking to see why Paul Sewald is starting this game, or closing this game. And it'll show us why. Andres Munoz, he got hurt. I forget what happened, but hopefully we'll get to see after this critical situation. But he's out for an extended period of time, and so at least I believe it's 1 to 2 months. It might be 2 to 3, but I think it's 1 to 2. So we don't have a closer. There's your ball game as we avoid the sweep, winning it 4 to 3. But yeah, we don't have a closer now. So for the time being, Alvarado is going to be our closer. Castillo might get some chances as well, just depending on the matchup. They have the highest pitching clutch out of all of our bullpen guys. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on the trade block, seeing what bullpen guys are available, specifically with high clutch. There's a lot of bullpen guys out there right now, but none of them really have any high clutch. So Logan Gilbert goes 6 1/3, 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, a few walks. Not his best start. Former Mariner James Paxton gets the loss. Not quite sure. I've had that glitch now happen where the music plays during the loading screen. But anyways, so Andres Munoz is out. Bit of a rocky series with the Red Sox. Kind of a shaky end of the video. But I will catch you guys next time for more action on the channel, as we've got a game against the Giants and the Astros coming up in the next video. And so with that being said, if you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time.